Hello everyone, I'm Silverraptor and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 Honor Mode Run Episode 12, where we're having a party to celebrate the completion of Act 1. I'm going to be up front right here. I expect this to be a more quieter episode, but not less important. There's going to be some key things that we're going to be doing in here, but there's not going to be any big combat. At least I don't. I hope so. Actually, that's not true. There's going to be at least one big combat, and I'll show you in a bit. But I'm willing to talk to a few people here and there, not a whole bunch, because we're going to proceed on. We're not here to intermingle. But Astarion wants to talk, so let's see what he wants. Probably wants to take me aside and drink my blood, and we'll have to politely turn him down.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here... I hate it. This is awful.
I was going to talk about the drink. I really hope it said, really? The drink's that bad? Really? Saving lives is awful?
We killed some goblins to save some tieflings. The tally of lives didn't change much. But what do I get for all my hard work? A pat on the head and vinegar for wine. Pfft.
Whinge all you want. I'm having fun.
By all means, go and enjoy yourself. I'll be here, waiting for the sunrise.
Oh, boo-hoo. Well, at least he didn't try to snack on me. Shadowheart, you're having a party and you're checking out the prism? Really? Okay. Why is Astarion in with this group?
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for?
Me?
Your words, not mine. But not what I mean. I mean, desperate people. Like those refugees. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd.
Not so odd. We did the right thing.
That's more easily said by some than others. But nobody's here to debate right from wrong. We should have had wine more often. More warming than the fire.
Alright. Oh, you owe me money.
Hope you're enjoying the night, hero. I certainly am. Cheers to many more like this.
I expect you to pay up in Baldur's Gate. Hey, Lae'zel, do you have anything to say?
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Neogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades, yet they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness.
Oh, that's right, Lae'zel the horny
I
girl.
smell their blood on you still. I smell your sweat. I mean to taste it.
Are you asking for sex?
Sex. A night such as this calls for flesh to feast on, and I have chosen the sweetest.
Sorry, I'm not interested in you like that.
I respect your error. There are, after all, other spreads before me. I will not go long without pleasure.
She's going to take Astarion, by the way. Alfira's still one hit point after we knocked her out. I find that funny.
This might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling inspired. Thinking of writing my next song about you. But I need an angle. Any ideas?
Let's see. How about Courage? Classic song material.
Fitting. You're braver than half this camp combined. That deserves to be remembered.
I like her face is so, beaten up in a Dirge playthrough, and here's the circle where she would have been had I not knocked her out. Alright, let's, Oh, let's talk to Mole and see how
Very
she's
well.
pilfering all the wine and selling it at a
You
extortionist
came
racket.
through for us. That's a change from most adults I know.
That sounds dangerously close to a compliment.
And that sounds like the wine drowning your wits. Go on, enjoy yourself. I've squirreled away a few extra bottles. When the barrel's tapped out, I'll be there to save the night. For a price, of course.
Huh. I thought there were paintings in here. Oh well. We'll talk to Zevlor. This will be the last time where he's in high spirits for a while.
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you.
Is that a dig at Elfira? Oh, jeez. Alright, let's talk to Housen.
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow.
Suit yourself.
Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here.
I know, have you seen Lae'zel?
And ride them all with a thunderwave.
Alright, Gale, what's your angle?
Thank you.
What for?
I'm glad you sought me out. Amidst all this merriment, I wasn't sure we'd have a chance to speak this evening. I was hoping you'd spare me a moment. There was something rather magical I wished to show you.
No thanks, Gale. I'm in no mood for magic this evening.
Too bad. One should never be afraid to live life to the fullest.
I wonder what that was about, if he was coming on to me, but oh well. Ah, this one's funny.
I need to dance. No, I need to lie down.
Yep. A hangover, the prize at the bottom of every vodka bottle.
Spilled my pint.
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy.
You should join them. Have a pint or two. The only way I can fail this is a natural one. Go, natural one. Close. That was very close.
Perhaps it'll make the evening more tolerable.
No idea who that is. Here's my hirelings. The blood pool is getting bigger. Alright, let's check on Will. It's not right to leave him out in the cold.
Ah, hells. I was hoping you wouldn't notice I was gone.
Are you alright?
No. I'm deeply proud of you. A touch less so of myself. In truth, I don't feel in a festive mood, and I didn't want to cast a grey cloud over the night. I'm a devil. I love the people from the Grove, but I unsettle them deep down, as I seem to unsettle everyone nowadays. You don't want a devil at your party. Horns this sharp will pop the balloons, you see, and the guests won't take kindly to scars quite so monstrous.
Come on, you're exaggerating. Not that much has changed.
I feel spikes beginning to sprout in places they really shouldn't. But, off with you. This is your day. Have a dance. Enjoy the music.
I wish you were there, but I'll respect your need for peace.
Sometime alone beneath the stars, and I'll be back to my old self. Promise. Still, it's a night to remember. You've made sure of that.
Okay. Oh, we forgot to talk to Karlach.
Would you look at this place? All these people happy because of us. It's nice to be somewhere where good is still possible. And with good potations, too.
Did you have parties like this in Avernus?
Not so much. You spend the whole time avoiding swords and schemes. Plus, people just get nastier as the night wears on. I tried to make friends at first. Learned my lesson fast. Better to keep to yourself in hell.
Are you enjoying yourself?
Fuck yes. I'm celebrating my freedom, and our friendship, and these folks' bright future besides. All I need now is a fire-retardant lover to get lost in till sunrise.
Enjoy yourself tonight, Karlak.
You too, soldier. Enjoy yourself tonight. You've earned it.
Alright, to bed we go.
The buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. You've picked up a few pleasant memories on your journey amongst your struggles.
Try to push Twisting Sauce's Shadowheart from your right and seek sleep. Both of these are going home, but this one thinks of Shadowheart.
My mind is certainly an enigma. But would you wish it any other way?
We don't have our special scene with Shadowheart because we had that earlier.
I trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
We get a cure, and the chance to hit these arseholes where they live. Sounds good.
What's so dangerous about it?
To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls.
What do you suggest?
You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the shadow curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers.
Dark Justiciars. I must see for myself.
Aradin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse.
I found the hidden entrance to the Temple of Selûne. The way is clear.
Already? If only I'd gone with you instead of Aradin. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel.
Of course!
I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned.
You want to come to Moonrise as well? Why?
Unfinished business, and a lifetime of regret to repair. I helped overthrow Ketheric Thorm and his Dark Justiciars years ago, but I failed to prevent him from unleashing darkness across the region before he was defeated. I spent years researching the curse, trying to put an end to it. Nothing has worked. Yet, if I can join you and get close to Moonrise, perhaps I can lift this curse. Same as you may find a cure for your infection.
Is that why you went with Aradin? You thought he might uncover this route to Moonrise?
Precisely. Then perhaps I could have done something about both the Shadow Curse and Ceremorphosis aberrations. But in my eagerness, I put far too much faith in the abilities of Aradin and his band. We didn't even get close.
What about the Grove?
I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. A bird's already been dispatched to summon her.
Could Nettie take over?
I need her to stay focused on her training. The Grove will need a skilled healer in my absence. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence.
Won't this cause resentment?
Resentment will spring up like mushrooms no matter what I do. You cannot please everyone, and you'd be a fool to try. Now, we've quite the journey ahead. Best get started.
All right. And I am bloodless again because Astarion drank my blood. Here, let's go talk to him really quick.
What can I do for you, my friend?
You can feed on me tonight.
Then I'll see your delicious self tonight.
What do you think is waiting for us at Moonrise Towers?
Who knows? Drow? Mind flayers? Death? Hopefully not ours. But maybe answers. If we can convince the right people to talk.
Nope, we need him. Look, yeah, I'm going to talk to Karlach because I'm leaving her behind for a bit.
Another visit from the Golden Paladin. It said we'll get the answers we need about the tadpole if we infiltrate the cult.
We'll need to be discreet to get Heart of the Absolute. These, well, let's see. And let's do just that.
Indeed.
Alright, now I'll just swap her out with Lae'zel. I do need to do the morning ritual, but I need to do a little thing before that first.
I had another dream. Which, I suppose, means you did as well.
Naturally, no, I didn't.
Whoever's reaching out to us truly does seem opposed to the Absolute, but wants us to embrace the tadpole. Venture right into the heart of the cult.
Some kind of bug here. I didn't have that dream.
We have a secret protector. Or we're walking into a trap.
You seem intrigued with Halsin mentioned Archjustice before.
Wouldn't you be in my place? If there's even the slightest chance that Shar worshippers remain within our reach, we should try and find them. Even if they're all long gone, and that seems quite likely from what we know, who knows what they may have left behind for us to use? My people are nothing if not resourceful. As long as I've prayed to Lady Shar, I've wished to serve her as a Dark Justiciar. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shar, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. To become a Dark Justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm, her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness. It's all I ever wanted. I prayed it was my calling. But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of the rank. She said I was not ready.
Of course, she didn't want a competition.
Not my mother, I should add. The Mother Superior, head of Lady Shar's enclave in Baldur's Gate. Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove inscrutable.
Do you think she'll ever relent and make you a Dark Justiciar?
I don't know. Perhaps if I succeed in my mission and reach Baldur's Gate. Hope has little place amongst Lady Shar's children. It's an illusion, a distraction. But for this, I hope my time will yet come.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you. I had a feeling you'd be understanding.
Alright, all of that I don't think anything new from that is indeed, but
What am I to do?
I do need you to cast Lesser Restoration to remove this bloodless from me. Alright, let's grab Lae'zel into our group.
Everything. We get along quite well, I think.
Speak.
Invisible Lae'zel's invisible? I'd like you to join
Make
me.
space, and my might is yours.
Take Karlach's place.
Good.
Alright, that was weird. What? Okay, this is all bugged out. Okay. I'm going to restart this one moment. Okay, that fixed it. Restarting, that was weird. And, I'm not gonna lie, a little bit nerve-wracking. I thought to complete another BS, I might have lost my ability to... Let me just activate that. To, continue my honor mode run. I thought my honor mode run ended due to a glitch, but, just going to main menu and back was just enough. Anyways, let's quickly give Longstrider to everyone.
Repositioning.
And let's see, this was a bonus action? Yeah, it was, and it lasts for a while. That will be very handy. That will get her up to 18 should we have to get into the fight. Speedy Lightfoot, yeah, we'll just give her that. Forgot I did that. Comparing armor class, chainmail is better, but I don't get any AC, so we'll just give her back her armor and we'll just send that to camp. I'm going to Longstrider Karlach because it depends. Like this first combat, we're going to have Lae'zel because we're going to be talking to the Yankee at the Mountain Pass. So we need Lae'zel for that. But at the same time, after that, we will take Karlach back with us. Where's Shovel? Are you kidding me? Shovel is back at the Druid's Grove, isn't he? It. It's all the way back at the Goblin Camp. Alright, I'm just gonna dismiss you. Still even had Longstrider on. That was interesting. There we go. All fixed. Alright, now, I'm not going to do the full routine today. I will do the animal speaking because that lasts all day. But, I'm not going to use one of the zombies that are bodies, I should say, from, here. Let's just reorganize this. On that note, I only have one, so... Okay, let's, get out of here. And I do know the one thing is you have to be resourceful when it comes to bodies, and I know where there are certainly some bodies. This is unsettling. There we go. Alright, so all that's good. Let's go to Walking's Rest, where that Flaming Fist person is still there, praying over the dead body, but there are a bunch of dead bodies that I can cast Animate Dead on. So, as long as I cast on someone she doesn't care about, though these are all burnt. Okay, are they all burnt? All except... There we go. This one probably will be good. Yep. Animate Dead. Okay, our zombie is now is summoned. We are going to loot the hotel, the inn, because it's long since finished.
I crave blood.
Finished burning down, I should say.
Everything is clear.
All right, now we're going to do our routine. Who am I going to leave?
Don't waste a step.
Probably a Starian. He's a good middle ground. So, Shovel, you get over there. Zombie, you get here.
Still in control.
Alright, so
Just.
Astarion
Something's on my mind.
will stay behind when I get Zenith to do his whole thing.
This vessel is at thy disposal.
But the vessel only stares blank.
With haste.
Alright.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Dream in red.
Let's try this way.
Mind never quiet.
Perfect. Everyone is in there. Upscale to level 3. Everyone gets an additional 10 hit points. And Des. Of course, we'll put the Warding Bond on Shadowheart. No, wait. Lae'zel is going to be the most fragile one here. Although, if the fight doesn't happen, yeah, I'm just going to do Warding Bond on Shadowheart. Alright, and now we need protection from poison on the core people. And I'll just put the last protection for poison on Shadowheart. Excellent. And then I'm going to get Starion back in our group.
What can I do for you, my friend? I would, but you have so many friends. Excellent.
Alright, so Starion's with us. And we're going to have a fight. Now, I feel confident in this fight. If we do get a fight, even if it will... We have Lae'zel, who will be, I think, level 3 at the time. Oh, I just hate that dang prayer.
Breathe deep.
But if Lae'zel is level 3, we still have the ogres. We never called the ogres once, and this will be the last potential fight that we'll have. That we have to deal with. Ooh, there's lots of supplies in here, so we might as well loot this. So, but yeah, might as well call them if the fight does happen, because unfortunately it's Lae'zel who's going to try to have to bluff, and it's Lae'zel with a poor charisma score. So we'll see if they are able to do it. But yeah, I will cut to that after I finish looting all of this. So just hang in there, and I'll get to the good stuff. Ah, we got a good item here. Hammer Draft. Where jumps deal 4 thunder damage in a 10-foot radius. I'll send that to Karlach. That seems useful. Alright. I already looted that. Alright. Don't know if there's anything else good in here. Tea is always worth some sand supply, so we'll go and grab that for our British folks. And, yeah, just continue looting. Alright, now that that's all well and looted.
Feed if you must, Astarion. Give me so much as a hungry look, and I'll drive a stake through your heart.
I do so very like spicy food.
Moving ahead. Bet that will fit.
But now that that's over with, let's get this done and over with.
A dragon rider. My kin are near.
Dragon flying over overhead.
It's huge.
It would be too much to hope that's nothing to do with us, wouldn't it?
You go a lifetime without seeing one, and then they won't stop pestering you.
Alright, Astarion can get this. And then we'll activate this from her.
What are you doing? Hold up before they see you, Mag Gresham.
What's the matter?
What? Apart from the dragon? Look, That lot are swarming all over the bridge. I don't know what they want, but it can't be good. I'm going to find another way around. You ought to do the same. Unless you're looking for a fight, that is.
And, who are you?
Nobody. Just another harassing fool trying to stay alive. There's plenty of us around.
Seems like you have a good survival instinct. Maybe you should join me instead.
What? Just follow you around? I go my own way. Alone.
Spoiler, it doesn't work out for her.
Rag. That's it. I'm getting out of here.
Okay. And we'll go a little bit forward.
Drop your weapons!
I'll feed your innards to the ants before I do that, Istik.
This is your last chance!
No, look up. That was your last chance, Istik. Now burn!
Oh! Bridge is out. No going that way.
Stop wasting time, Beretta. You're not here to play with the locals.
Of course, Kithrak. We merely sought to...
No excuses. Question, kill, then move on. Find the weapon. Our queen watches us. Fail her at your peril.
A red dragon. I envy its knight. Would that I rode such a steed. A crash must be near. Come, my kin await.
Let's go. She automatically leaves, so we have to follow her. So to get her back, we need to follow her in, and
we must speak.
We have to rely on her bluff to work. Everybody down. That includes you guys as well. Got 520 hit points. Legendary action. Draconic Fury. Uses Fire Breath on the next creature it attacks it. Basically this is instant game over if you piss this guy off.
Ryder, my time is short. Lead me to...
Shh, shh, shh. Such a familiar tone. Were I not merciful, I would slice the skin clean from your meat. Yet you are not bleeding. For I am nothing if not merciful. Your name, child.
Not to Lae'zel. Go ahead.
Lae'zel.
Lae'zel. Proud. Regal, even.
You will call me Gestil Kithrak.
Voss, Knight Supreme. The Queen's silver, the Queen's sword.
I am who you say.
A Geich vessel has fallen from the sky, Lae'zel. Thieves aboard have taken a weapon most precious. It is polyhedric in shape and inscribed with the sacred runes of our people.
You feel Shadowheart's anxiety. The weapon that Voss seeks is the same one the Absolute's followers are hunting. It's the artifact that she carries. Her mind focuses. The Gith's suspicions cannot be aroused. They cannot discover that the weapon they seek is right within their grasp.
Take word to your creche. You are to join our search. Speak up, child. Affirm your mandate.
Let's see. Persuasion. Mouth a silent command to Lae'zel. Play along. I'm just gonna throw a little guidance here. Okay, natural 20.
You honor me with this duty, Kithrak. I shall alert my caretaker with haste.
The Kithrak nods, content with Lae'zel's answer.
Okay, she did it.
Queen well, child. Take your slaves and hunt those who escaped the Geich ship. They must carry the weapon.
I fly now to Vlaakith, our undying queen. She will see your faith rewarded in this plane and ours.
A current of deception carries Voss's words. Wherever he flies, it is not to Vlaakith.
To Danos! To the sky!
Okay, well, we avoided the fight, so no need for Lae'zel, and no need for the ogres. So we'll talk to her.
Damn it all! You did well to intervene, vexed as I am to admit it. The Gestil Kithrak would have flayed our skin and left our carcasses to burn in the sun. All for the sake of the artifact that we carry. The crash is near, this much we know. We follow the path forward and into the valley. No one, not even the ignoble Gestil Kithrak, will keep me from my purification.
All right. So, we did all that. And now we have one more use for Lae'zel for the time being. We're going to be swapping her out with Karlach, because there's going to be a somewhat difficult fight that's coming up. And we're going to need her.
Contraption's a hot ticket item. Might not be our last scrap for its sake.
Come on, Red's out.
Looks like your troops all trooped up. You're excellent.
All right. All right. So remember when Halsin was saying we're going to go above ground or below ground? My answer is, why not both? Both have plenty of experience.
If the Gith are looking for that artifact, then we may have something valuable on our hands. And it's a powerful weapon to boot. Things are starting to look very interesting.
And Shadowheart, what do you have to say about it?
Seems the Githyanki are keen to reclaim the artifact I carry. I can't afford that to happen. In fact, none of us can. That thing is shielding us somehow. I don't want to know what happens if we lose it.
Tentacles, that's what happened. There must be more to the artifact. You were sent to take it. You must know why it's so important.
I only know what I know. I was ordered to retrieve it, and that's what I intend to do. The rest is immaterial to me.
Alright, we've got bodies to loot. And then we will soon continue on. Okay, so that way is where we need to go. But over here, there's a few more chests and stuff for us to loot before we go. Kinda need to loot goblin this. Believe that there is a pile of dirt here for us to dig. So we'll just come on over here real quick. Yep, survival successful.
What's that? Scratches that size. Something powerful made these.
That's just a hint at the dragon before you see the dragon. We'll take all that. Oh, the Arcana check, I think, revealed the Remove Curse scroll. There's something over here, but I doubt it. Alright. And then here's the one last little bit that you can go.
Wanna dance?
Only Karlach can make it, though, due to her strengths check. See, even she can barely make it. So, out we go to check. I think there's another dirt pile for us out here.
That might be worth a look.
A burrow hole.
Not a chance I'd fit.
Well, okay, that's a way to get into the goblin camp, I would say. And then you could, like, jump down here, yeah. And then, like, a way to sneak in. If you consider it an outlaw, I guess.
Ooh.
And...
something.
Yep, right here. Alright, we got the wooden chest. Anything good? Green dye. Let's send that to camp. Send that to me. Send that to camp. Put the camp. And send that to me. Okay. And then we'll send have Karlach come back. Does Karlach have the shovel on her? Nope. Okay. Send all the gold to me. Oh! Karlach has some of these guys in her. Okay, we still have some more corpses. Let's just jump over here.
Keep it together.
I'm going to go to camp really briefly to fix that little problem. Okay, so we're going to open up. Karlach's there. Get the chest. Throw the bodies in there. I'm going to take one of these well, okay, I'm going to take up all of them, apparently. And fix Shadowheart's armor. So let's do this. There we go. That's certainly a cooler armor instead of the red one that was initially there. So we'll have her with the armor of that. And I think we are good. Yeah, looks like it. Alright. Oh, before I forget, because we are going to be going into combat today, we're going to do the elixir of peerless focus so that I don't lose any concentration. And now, let's start going overland to the Githyanki Crash. I'm just, for experience, looks like we're about a third of the way to level 6. And then level 6, we'll start really diving into the potion making ability. Yes. Alright, instant 30 experience by going along this route. Starion gets another lock-picking kit. We get a couple of items, as well as this chest. Alright.
Very well.
We're going to move on.
Always room for more.
And we're going to get to a particularly kind of nasty fight, but also a lot of experience. More experience! Like I said, this is quite useful. I think it's a dirt path. This is indicative of a no. Okay. Thought something might be buried there. But here, right over here, is going to be a fight with undead. It's got to be one of the more difficult fights today. We're also out of range of the ogres.
On my way.
Alright. Okay, who's first? You are, so sneak attack. Nope, don't need to use that. And then we're going to actually bonus action dash all the way out here. Yeah, I'll send shovel up here. That might distract them for a second. Sorry, shovel, you're being a sacrificial. Alright, so that one will then miss shovel. That's good. We're definitely going to frenzy here. This fight deserves it. Alright, so now that we're in a rage, we are going to start throwing it at... well, can't get that. You have to take out these guys first because they'll just keep bringing these ghouls back. So we're going to start throwing our pike and miss. You know, that's always good. Throw again. Roll to 20. Dice roll is 9. Okay. Not a natural. That didn't even get to his temporary hit points. Okay. Well, at least a dash is being wasted, but the undead ward is not what I like. What does the undead ward do? Resistance to all damage. All the main damage. Yeah, focus on little shovel there. You stay there. Bring all the ghouls nice and close there. Okay, Shovel is paralyzed. Alright, that's actually the best case scenario for us. So, first thing I am going to do, let's do, Spirit Guardian. And then we're going to go right past this ghoul, which is going to provoke attack of opportunity. Yep, don't care. I'm going to move Shadowheart right in front so that when they come close, they'll have to get the Shadowheart. And I think we don't need the Spirit Weapon for this. But what we do need is me to move forward. Add the good old-fashioned Fireball! And I got temporary hit points for that. Excellent. Don't need to use Hex quite yet, so we'll just hang back. Zombie's going to move forward and have fun with the ghoul. So, Zombie's that. And, you know, Astarion, let's go do a sneak attack on this ghoul here. And now he's invisible. So now we're basically set up for a sneak attack next turn. And Rage Throw. Let's do it against this, what? Transmitter? +1 to attack rolls. Where's that transmitter coming from? That was interesting. Okay, okay, effective transmitter is giving us advantage. I wish I could see what effective transmitter is, but if I right click and do the examine, it doesn't show that. There's only good things here. Oh, I see. They have a lot of resistances. This must be some kind of bonus that I'm getting. I'm just very curious what this effective transmitter is. I don't know what's causing the advantage, and me not knowing things in Honor Mode run is. Oh, here it is. Effective transmitter. When viewed with lightning charge, it attacks against metal constructs and foes wearing metal armor gain advantage. Gotcha. All right. Finally found it. All right. Curiosity is satisfied.
Easy.
You need to kind of split up the damage between the two of them, because otherwise they'll just revive each other. All right. He is prone. So let's do as much damage to them as possible. And then one more. Just all those points are racking up. And then we'll move back here. Alright, Spirit Guardians did the damage. He's trying to get out. Let's cast Shocking Grasp. He took quite a bit of damage there. Oh, I can counterspell that. No, don't care. It's just a ghoul. And the ghoul will be back at full health. And then he went through the Spirit Guardian. And we'll just cast this thing. So the Ghast is dead. We got Spirit Guardians on them.
They're dying for me. All of them.
Okay, so we're ending our turn with him. I'm going to cast a Fireball on these two idiots. Okay, so they are now both dead. Let's try to entangle this guy. Ensnare him. And the ensnare is successful. Zombie, get in there. No luck. And a sneak attack. And an offhanded melee attack. Nope, did not need to waste it on the little dagger. So he's dead. That's fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to... He might be immune to that. So I'm just going to poke him. Poke again. And then we're going to do an enraged throw against that guy. I could do a frenzied strike against him, but I don't want to take the malice. Okay, so that ghoul is dead. And she's all lightning charged up. He takes damage. Ow, Astarion took some. Took some more damage. And then Shadowheart Spirit Guardians comes in. Well,
sitting around. Let's go hurt someone.
And also this is why I like Warlock. I can do a quick short rest. All my spells are back. And everyone's all healed. And we didn't really use up that much stuff. The ability that Shadowheart used up, she got back. It was just one level 3 spell on her part.
Let's have a look.
So, yeah. That's pretty good.
Open up.
And we'll just take all this.
Never wanted the easy path.
Go around the gas smell. The gas fart. Yeah, so this is the thing. You want to know where these undead came from? These idiots summoned them when they were ambushed by the Githyanki.
The Absolute's force has taken Duke Ravengard to Moonrise Towers.
I like how there's like so many ways.
Asset. Just what are their intentions, I wonder?
Yeah, it's amazing. No, all these squirrels are dead. It's just amazing how many precautions they took place to make sure that you have absolutely all the information you need to figure out what all is happening. So we're going to loot all of these. These are more bodies that we can then turn into zombies. Oh, right. Shovel's dead. Hey, Shovel.
Have a lot on my mind.
Okay.
Well,
I'm gonna go down here.
What path lies before me?
So this last guy over here needs to be looted. And then, right, while we're here, let's just get it over with. I'm going to swap out Karlach with Gale. And then we're going to meet up with Elminster. And then after Elminster, we're going to swap him out with Lae'zel again. Where is the Gale? There's Gale.
Already feeling better.
Githyanki patrolling these wilds is an unexpected surprise. Whatever they seek, they'll not hesitate to kill us if we stand in their way.
Join me.
Oh, nothing would give me greater pleasure.
Take Karlach's place.
Magical.
Okay.
Direct me.
We're not going to level up Gale, but we will give him Robes of the Summer, so he has resistance to cold damage. Set that away. And we'll give him Staff of the Crone, so he has a Ray of Sickness to cast, because Nature's Snare is not really doing it. All right.
Let's get going.
So we'll do the dialogue with Elminster. And then we'll switch to Lae'zel until we get to the front of the monastery.
Can't slow down.
And then from there, I might end the episode. And then we'll just do the front of the
Wish I had a bag of holding.
monastery.
Something over there.
The next episode, do the whole of the monastery. But yeah. Take this. Move on up. There he is. There's a rabbit here. And then a blue jay over here. But he's going to intercept us.
Who there, wanderer? Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
I think some proper introductions are in order.
Meet Elminster Ormar. A good friend of mine, but rather more significantly, he's the most famed and respected wizard in the realms.
Am I, indeed? Most famed and respected errand boy, more like. I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name. Drank naught, but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you won't begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it?
Yes, Gale. Where is your decorum?
Oh, for the love of...
Well, this way then? To your camp? Oh, don't dawdle now, lad. You're the one who's in such a frightful hurry.
Oh, nigh on 13 centuries old and he still thinks with his stomach. We'd best follow and see if he's more disposed to speak plainly once it's stopped its grumbling.
Very well, I suppose I'm curious as you are to hear what he has to say. Sorry, stumbled over that for a sec.
A wise choice. Better to indulge your curiosity than Elminster's appetite.
Yes, what a delightful wedge of old Arthurian that was. Doesn't do to parley on an empty stomach, you know. Makes one's words frivolous when they should be grave. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savored so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster!
Right. You see, that is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mystra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
You were sent here as an actual divine messenger.
Oh, Mistra's delicate feet are ill-suited for the hardships of the road.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now. But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Mistra would consider forgiveness.
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mistra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils.
If the goddess herself is aware, I wouldn't say no to some divine intervention.
The very purpose of my presence. In a roundabout sort of way. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mistra's belief that only you can.
Gale alone? How so?
The All.
Precisely. Mistra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help. Or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
And Gale one fell swoop went no. That's monstrous. You're tasking him to kill himself.
He is not. But it seems that Mistra is.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend. But such is Mistra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute. And for your sacrifice, you will be redeemed. Such is Mistra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid.
Maena hastra mistraril Italion thras annas
It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
There's still a long journey ahead. We'll find another way.
Or some other fortune altogether.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, so too the sky-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, an ocean born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion. Be a moon unto yourself. Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will. Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you.
Alright, now we'll talk to Gale and then probably swap him out with Lae'zel for a little bit.
An audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But those are hard to come by these days.
An old man with a craving for cheese. Hardly the great wizard of legend.
A wizard doesn't reach Elminster's age without enjoying their home comforts. Those who seek danger over cheese don't tend to live as long. For Mistra to have sent him, the severity of her bidding could not be clearer, or weigh more heavily on me. Time seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime. It is a strange feeling to realize how little of it one might have left.
You seriously considering doing what Elminster said?
Of course. He offered the clearest solution to our problem. All I have to do is find the right place and time, close my eyes, and let go. Then the slate will be clean. Wrongs will be righted, the Absolute will be gone, and I along with it.
I understand. Can't Miss just destroy the Absolute? Or Elminster himself?
I've no doubt she has the power to do so, but as for the permission, Ao would not look kindly on her meddling in mortal affairs. Divine intervention has a tendency to make things worse, not better. As for Elminster, he's saved the realms more times than legend can recount. But to take on a god is no easy feat, even for him. My orb is the best chance we have. and only I can wield it.
There's surely another way.
If there was, I'm sure the goddess of magic and the greatest wizard who ever lived would have identified it. But alas, only one solution is offered.
Because it's the
That remains
simplest.
ahead of us for now. The heart of the Absolute must be discovered before I can stop its beating.
Yes, the whole thing of the only one solution was presented to us. Yes, because it's their simplest solution. There's other solutions. I'll make sure we find it, Gale. I promise.
Then I suppose there is nothing more to be done but find the heart of the Absolute and stop its beating.
Okay, that's all done. Let's get Blazel.
A private word would be nice.
She's just here for dialogue things.
Elminster. Even the Githyanki have heard tell of the Sage of Shadowdale. Some of his works have been translated to Tirsu. That doesn't mean his every word carries wisdom, however. Near as I can tell, Mystra demands Gale's faith, but holds no faith in him. Why else would she demand Gale sacrifice himself, and perhaps so many others? Does she not think he can destroy the Absolute with his own immense talents? Does she not know the mighty company that he keeps? Demanding Vlaakith may be, but she acts for the good of the Githyanki people. Mystra is concerned only for herself. Perhaps he'd find forgiveness in a fiery death. But I can't help but wonder why he'd want it at all.
It's so funny how backwards that is of Vlaakith in
the party's full.
Looking forward to the Githyanki people. It is not. No, she's only out for herself.
Good.
All right, so we have Blazel, which is going to be for dialogue reasons down the path. I am watching the time this time.
I can't believe I'm actually venturing into a Gith stronghold again, voluntarily. This had better pay off.
Whatever happens, we'll be able to manage.
I've seen them at work before. I wasn't alone in my mission. All those who were sent with me were slain by Githyanki blades. They must want that artifact back badly if they're dispatching red dragons in pursuit of it. But we cannot afford to lose it. I wish I'd never been sent on this mission.
I'm curious about that myself.
You'll have to live with that curiosity for now, I'm afraid. Let's just concentrate on ridding ourselves of these tadpoles. All will be revealed in due time, I hope.
Alright, so that's what she has to say. I'm kind of curious. Let's go and organize this. And then let's find the dyes. Should be down here. So we've got sea green dye and green dye. That's the only dyes we have for now. Well, I'll pick this up for the time being because Astarian's cloak is looking dress is looking a little drab. So let's just color this up a little. Good enough. Okay, so we'll send that to camp. And, yeah. No more to do in camp?
Wait. These markings. Tirsu's script scratched in the ground. A creche must be nestled somewhere in these mountains. We must go there at once.
Tirsu's script, you said. What does that mean?
Githyanki writing. Every word a wheel, every letter a spoke. The most powerful texts are engraved in slate. Some so ancient, only the most erudite Gish can read them.
Come on, let's get to the creche.
Very well. You may lead. But if we stray too far that our chance is lost, I'll make my way there alone.
Yes, yes, yes. Let's basically say we need to get this done with Lae'zel, or Lae'zel will leave forever. Just checking these out. Nothing good. Alright. I'm just going to speed this up. We're just going to teleport over here. Alright. Ooh, basket of oranges. All of this is rotting. This might have something in it. Potatoes. And some more stuff to send to camp to sell, potentially. Like to this old woman. I think she has some decent stuff on her.
Yes? Who goes there?
Hello there, Lady Esther.
Ah, a friendly face. Oh, you are a sweet, sweet blessing, my dear. You know, I've had nothing but trouble all day. I've been accosted, chased, insulted. Look over there. Do you see that
I like how we can see
wretched little hive?
right into it. It's still loading. It looks like a temple.
Oh, it certainly looks that way. But inside, it is swarming with brutish, stupid, rude Githyanki.
Brutish and rude by your wretched standards, but stupid. Kachaki.
Your charming companion would call it a creche. But it was built on what remained after the Githyanki slaughtered all of the monks. I'd call it a murderous training camp.
Acutely observed on both counts.
Honestly, I was doing them a favor offering to buy one of their eggs. And how am I repaid? Attacked and run off like some transient.
You were trying to buy one of their children?
What? No, of course not. I was merely... Well... Look, it's just an egg.
Mm-hmm.
The Society of Brilliance asked me to acquire one of their roe so they can incubate it and, once it hatches, raise the spawn in their tradition.
Please, do enlighten me. What is this tradition?
The Society believes a Githyanki raised in a peaceful, nurturing environment can overcome its violent nature. I'm sure your friend would agree. A Githyanki is as likely to forsake its violent nature as a gnome is to fly.
Violence is taught, not inherited. You don't need to steal a child to know that.
You've been sipping from the same goblet as the Society. Perhaps you'd be willing to help then, to prove your point. They may have chased me away, but surely the Gith would welcome a person with such sympathetic views to their creche. And once inside, you could simply purloin an egg.
Steal one of Gith's own. I will slit your throat for even suggesting it.
I'm not talking to you.
How rude.
You'll be well compensated, of course. Just bring me an egg.
Persuasion, fine, but I want payment up front. Let's have a starting throw of guidance on this. Perfect. That cut it close too. The difficulty class on this was, ooh.
I suppose there is a reason I'm asking you to do it.
What? Surrender an egg, and I will not stand for it.
Very well. Here's the money. Now, I expect a speedy delivery.
Alright, so we got the gold ahead of time. And then you could just do that and then walk away. I'm gonna talk to Lae'zel because she's pissed with me.
The creche must be nested in that temple. Our cure is close.
Nothing? Okay. Alright, then we're going to give her the owlbear egg and be done with it.
I trust that an early payment has ensured swift action. What news of the Githyanki egg?
Produce the owlbear egg.
Oh, you wonder... Hold on. It looks different to what I expected. Are you sure that's a gith egg?
Let's see. We have most benefit from persuasion. Of course not. It's from an owlbear, but I bet your employers won't know the difference. Yep, we've got that. Go, go. Excellent. Another 15.
What the Society doesn't know won't hurt it. And we're left handsomely legacied either way. I rather like this plan. You have yourself an accord. What a creative solution. I hope we can work together again someday.
Alright, well that's all taken care of. There we go. Oh, right, I was going to buy some things. Check out her pack. What do you got, old lady, to sell?
Thank you so much. Do be sure to pop into the lodge should you ever visit Baldur's Gate.
You have anything to trade?
I should hope so. When adventure calls, I am always thoroughly prepared. Take a look.
Alright, let's see. We've got a bunch of different dyes. I do not care. This is good. It's also very expensive, so I'm going to have to get a bunch of items. Okay. With a scorching ray, whenever you deal damage with a weapon. Don't need that. Gain momentum. Oh yeah, this will be good for Karlak. That's also very expensive. And Thunderous Might on a staff. So yeah.
Now, I believe you have places to be.
Yes, I need to go and grab a whole bunch of useless stuff in my camp to offer to sell up and get those 2 items because they will be most valuable. Alright, so time for wares. This all the way to here. Pick up and add to wares. Way over. And back we go here.
Thank you so much. I should hope so. When adventure calls, I am always thoroughly prepared.
Okay, so we
Take
want
a look.
this gleeful cloth and this wound closure. So that's good. And then we'll add the wares to the offer. That gets us pretty good. And we'll throw these things in. Throw that in. Throw that in. Throw in this missive. I think that's all that we have. And then we'll just finish it up and give her a whole bunch of gold on top of that.
Now, I believe you have places to be.
Okay. So for this will go to Karlak, and so will this. Yep. Okay. And to camp we go. I want to just organize this really briefly, and we've got a bunch of items to liberate from her possession. Yeah. But for the time being, let's just get all of these, add these to wares. That's 400. We're going to be doing this several times to basically get our money back.
Thank you so much. I should hope so. When adventure calls, I am always thoroughly prepared.
All right.
Take a look.
We got a third of our money back.
Now.
Quickly do this again. Ooh. I didn't realize I had a couple of arrows here. Let's send that to Astarion before I forget. Okay. And then for these... anything good? Yeah, we're not going to be doing any goblins, so this will be our next batch of stuff. Add to wares, keep that for the time being. Add those to wares. Okay, so that went over. Quickly back. sell this last batch.
Thank you so much. I should hope so. When adventure calls, I am always thoroughly prepared.
All right.
Now.
So we're getting close to making sure she has no gold left. Next batch of stuff to sell. We never going to use this hide armor. Poisoner's rope, never going to do that. That want to sell. This is useless because we don't have the brand. Let's this next bit. So add that to wares. Armor's of course also very heavy, so
Thank you so much.
skip through this.
I should hope so. When adventure calls, I am always thoroughly
Okay, we're getting close.
Take a look.
Actually, close enough. I really don't care to get that last 388. We liberated enough. Let us continue on to the monastery. I know there's like a dirt pile somewhere around here. Basalt.
This view's almost worth the walk.
Get more ingredients because we're going to be not going to be able to grab any more soon. And so we can either have this with a shortcut or we'll have to take the long way. Let's see what we got. I'm going to guidance Lae'zel. And have her with her strength try to do with the cable car wheel.
Impossible.
There we go. Enough strength.
Good. With great effort, great reward. Or so I hope.
Alright, so we'll be able to bypass a lot of this. And there's not much, just an extra bit of walk that I don't want to have to deal with right now.
This way before.
Everybody on board, and I mean everyone. Like Astarion and Shadowheart, you too. Alright, so we're here. We've got some stuff to take here. We've got Pilgrim's Prayer, a Pilgrim's Curse, a Greater Potion of Healing, a Greater Elixir of Arcane Cultivation, some gold, a Similar Amulet, and a Pilgrim's Prayer, and more of this stuff here. And we're going to trigger a cutscene. And then figure out how to get in. Ooh, basalt.
Might be useful.
I didn't exactly dress for hiking mountains. Shame we couldn't procure some pack mules or horses.
Horses? Perish the thought. Those ill-tempered beasts are prone to biting.
Well, so are you, but we keep you around, don't we?
And I'm not offering any rides, if that's what you're thinking.
I love the banter everyone has. Alright. And let's... Oh, here we go. Here's a waypoint. We'll need the waypoint because we're going to be going back and forth for a little bit. But first, I think we want to clear the monastery's front before we go into the creche. And trigger cutscene, please.
That's enough. On your feet.
Where are you taking us?
If this is about that weapon your friend was talking about, we don't have it and we don't know shit about it.
Silence! Move!
No. No, I'm not going in there. I won't.
Anyone want to join her? As I thought. Through the doors. Now! The captain is expecting you.
Forward, carefully. These cultists have the crash on high alert.
Whoop. Alright. I could have sworn there was like...
Lathander, trampler of the undead.
Well, we do have a buy that we
What's
can loot
inside?
here.
So the Githyanki aren't fond of the cultists.
No, they
Could
are
be
not.
a good thing.
Alright. And I think this is where we're going to end the episode. So, yeah. Thank you all very much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And in the next episode, we are going to be advancing on the monastery. So, catch you then.